I spy with my little light. I spy with my...
Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. And so what we're going to be doing today is basically I'll be showing you how I contour my face. So this is how it looks like, and this is the way I would contour my face if I were to go out, whether it's family functions, weddings, clubbing, graduation picture, you name it, everything like that. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. So I already put my moisturizer and my sunscreen on. So if you guys don't know which one I use yet, you would have known if you watched my previous haul. But if you guys haven't, not like I'm going to be upset or sad or I'm just about to cry right now. No, I'm kidding. The moisturizer and sunscreen that I use is actually this one. And then this one's my sunscreen. So these are the ones I use. So I've completed also my eyebrows and my eyes. I didn't put false lashes on yet. I like doing that last. And plus, I mean, face it, there's like, it's allergy season, so right now you can't really tell, but like this eye is like a little more swollen, so I don't want to irritate it. But that being said, so let's just get right into it. So I'm going to be just taking a primer, so you can just start priming your face. I like to use the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. Again, I buy small sizes because I like to, you know, like use other ones, try new ones. But I've been really liking this one though. It's oil control, so I don't feel, you know, like my T-zone and stuff, it does a good job like hiding and like maintaining that oil or like capturing it, you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna go ahead, you don't need a lot. I only kind of just like put little dots, like pea sizes around my face and then just like blend it in. I don't have a ring light, so this lighting right now is not cutting it. It's like rainy outside. I mean, I'm from Toronto, so it's a little gloomy down here right now. So for foundation, I actually use this one right over here, and it is the NARS Sheer Glow. I am in the shade, I believe, it says like medium 3, but I believe they go by the other name, which is Stromboli. But yeah, basically this is probably my 4th bottle. This lasts a very long time. I actually started using this one because when I first discovered Sephora, a girl at the cash register, like her face looked so radiant, and she was also Punjabi, and I'm Punjabi, right? So I wanted to know what she was using because it matched her skin so nicely. Like the coverage was awesome. It looked like she was glowy and dewy, like, but not like oily. I don't know how to explain it. It was just so nice. So I went up to her and I'm just like, hey girl, like, what are you wearing on your face? And like she told me. So ever since that day, like, me and my best friend, we just use this like all the time if we go out. Since I recently purchased a Marc brush, I'm just gonna give it a go. And plus I have white nails, so like if I put the foundation on my fingers, it's gonna be like everywhere. So the only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it doesn't come with a pump, but sometimes it works in my favor because if I pour too much, I could always put it back in. I mean, with the pump, sometimes you can't do that, or I get lazy at least. So I'm just gonna put some on my brush, and I just like to dab it on my forehead, both on my cheeks, and then my chin, sometimes my neck, and I'll blend. I normally don't like putting it on my neck, but today I will, because this is more of like how I would go out with using this foundation. I have a nice pimple right there. So when I do my foundation, I don't put foundation. I purposely don't put it underneath my eyes just because I like to put my corrector and my concealer there. So now we're going to be doing our under eyes. So as you can see, I have pretty dark circles. That happens to be because I'm just tired all the time, and I don't know, I'm lacking a lot of iron or something. But basically I'm just going to use the Pro Concealer by LA Girl. So this one right over here. And I'm just going to take a little bit, not a lot, just making like little dots. And then, oh, that's not a dot. I use the 192 by MAC. I actually got this on like one of their warehouse sales, and I didn't really like, I don't use this one as often, but if I do, I kind of just use it for correcting and all that stuff. Try staying as closest to like your under eye area possible. If it comes out, it's okay. You can always conceal it. This is super orange, as you can see. Like, I'm starting to look like Oompa Loompa. Okay, so since that's done now, so the way I like to do it is just to get rid of, do all my creams first and then do powder. You don't want to do powder products first, then like cream products, because it starts getting like clumpy and like it's just something you want to ignore, and I learned the hard way. But anyways, so basically we're just gonna make some spider webs. So like that. We're gonna also go like this. Yeah. Just gonna do this right over here, the bridge of my nose. And then also my chinny chin chin. There's some more here too, who cares? And then sometimes I make the triangle, sometimes I don't. It's literally how I feel. But normally if I'm going out and I have time, then I'll go like this. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna literally like put the concealer and like cancel out that orange. Alright, so now we're just gonna take a beauty blender. Mine's clearly very dirty and I should start cleaning it more often, which I don't. I'm guilty of that. But anyways, now we're just gonna take the little pointy part of the beauty blender and just go right underneath our dark circles. Oh, and you also wanna make sure it's damp. It'll make a whole lot of a difference. So I just want to make sure everything's blended out, and then we're going to do the same for the other eye. Now we're going to take the booty of the beauty blender and we're going to beat our face with it like, no I'm kidding. So I just like taking like the booty, really go to like our forehead and just blend that one. So now that we have put our concealer on, now we're going to go ahead and start the contouring. Right now we're just going to start creating a transition shade. This is the way I like to do it when I go out. Normally if I'm in a rush, then I'll just skip this step and go straight to contouring. I'm taking the 74 brush from Sephora. So now we're just going to basically dab it into my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and it is the color medium / deep matte bronzer. So I'm just gonna, you know, add some color. I like using this as a transition shade. Now what we're gonna do is basically, I kind of start making like a kissy like duck face, so you can try like pinpointing that hollow part of your cheek. So, I mean, I have chubby cheeks, but I know I still happen to have like a little like shadow, and that shadow is basically where we're gonna contour. And so basically over here, I'm just kind of like hovering it, because I can see the shadows over here. If you don't get a bang on, that's okay, but you want to make sure that your contour is going to hit that line. So I'm just like bronzing it up. And I'm just going to do the same for the other side. As you can see, I didn't do a lot. I literally did like a tad bit. Now to contour, what I use is actually this brush over here. It's the NARS one. I forget the name of it. It's like TI something, TI8. I don't even know, but I literally bought it like a while back on one of the sales. I would definitely say, you know, honestly, you don't have to get this brush to contour. When I'm in a rush, like I use this one, the 74, and I just make it a little more like dense, and like I just basically make the same shape as this one, add this. And it's literally just takes 5 seconds to do. It is very nice to have this brush because it cancels out that process, but I mean, it is an expensive brush, and it's nice to have. That's why I wanted it. I like love all NARS products, but I would definitely say that you can literally purchase like any type of brush like that and just contour. I'm going to be using also this palette right here by Kat Von D, the Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is absolutely my favorite. I actually have the old packaging. I think that there's a new one where you can actually buy out these colors individually, which clearly I need because you can see that this one's like coming to an end, and it's like my favorite color ever. I normally tend to use the middle shade right over here. So we're just going to take that and we're just going to wiggle it a little bit, dust off the excess, and then we're just gonna pinpoint the hollow of your cheek. So just continue making that duck or kissy face, and then you're just gonna make a line. But as you're making a line, like halfway through, I'll probably say like to like the corner of your eye, you just want to swerve a little outwards, or like upwards, sorry. And what that's gonna do is basically like lift your face rather than making a straight line. It's gonna make your face look more long and like not as chiseled. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So right at the tip of your ear, I'm making that duck face. And just curving in. So that's how I do it. So I just made that line. Just the key is to have put a little product and then build on it if you'd like. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do it to the other side. Now I'm going to take this color right over here, so the lighter shade, and I'm going to do my jawline and my forehead with it. So just taking a little bit. And with the jawline, what you want to do is basically put the product right over above. So just like above your jawline, not below, because then I'll make it more, it'll basically cancel out your double chin. And face it, no matter how much weight I gain, lose, whatever, I always have a double chin, I swear. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then do it on the other side. I'm just taking it all around. And we're gonna blend this soon, so don't be scared. And then also we're gonna take that same color over here and we're gonna make basically a contour rainbow. So we're just gonna basically go ahead and do this. And then we're gonna blend. So for my nose contour, I literally take any brush that's very small. I got this one for free with Sigma when I placed an order to get their brushes. And we're gonna actually take the same contour color that we use, so this guy right over here for our cheeks, and we're gonna contour our nose. And the way I contour my nose, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I forget to do it. But we're basically gonna go to the inner part, so the bottom corner of our eyebrow. And then we're going to take it all the way down here. Oh, I already made a dot. And then bring it back up and then connect it to the other bottom of our eyebrow right here. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And you want to stay very close as possible to the inside of your nose, because the goal here is to make your nose appear a little more skinnier and more structured. So since we've done that now, we're just going to literally take our ring finger or any finger and just basically blend it. And this is, oh, that's my phone. So basically I like to blend it like this. I literally just take down the product and I keep like hovering over it very gently, and I just keep cleaning it. Keep cleaning it. So we're going to go back with the 74, and now what we're going to do is just simply, you know, make the line look less harsh. So just basically blending it. I like to go in upwards like motion, and this way it looks more seamless. So now that we blended out everything, now what we're going to be doing is taking our translucent powder. One thing I like to mention is sometimes if I'm in a rush, besides putting the translucent powder over here and up down below here, sometimes if I'm in a rush, what I like to do is just simply take this banana powder, so this color right over here in the palette, and go directly underneath and under my eyes, and it has like basically the same effect, and that's normally when I'm in a rush. But since I have a little bit of time in my hand, I'm basically going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to bake my face. Now taking your translucent powder and then your beauty blender, you're simply just going to dab inside just a little bit, and I normally take like yay amount. And now we're just going to basically go directly underneath our contour. I'm just going to take it to like our nose area too, just to make everything else like sit down as well. Okay, and now we're just going to wait and let it bake. Yeah, it's going to be taking, I don't even know how to say this brush's name, hakuho-do Sephora Pro. So just like any type of like, you know, fluffy brush, just to take off the excess. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So we're just going to be using this one right over here. It's Dazzled by Tarte. The Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. So this one does definitely stay on. So this is how it looks like. We're going to be taking the Pro Flawless powder. This is number 40. Very fluffy. And we're just going to be swirling it in and just putting it in on top of our contour. I'm just going to put a little bit of highlighter on. This is by Becca in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, so it's a champagne pop, and I know a lot of you ladies have this one, okay? I'm using my finger actually, but and then we're just going to go on the bridge of your nose, like boom, look at that. Rudolph with my nose so bright. But we're just gonna be taking that and putting it right under here too. Ew, and I have a mustache. Anyways, and then right underneath our eyebrow we could take a little bit. So this is a look. I just quickly put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line underneath it, and then also mascara on my lower lashes as well, and obviously some lipstick. I'll put comments below as to what lipstick I am wearing right now. I didn't put falsies on right now just because my eyes are really irritating right now. Well, thank you for watching. So if you guys like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and leave any comments down below. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Oh, hey.
I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I wonder who does it. They can. Oh, 6 months later, I had something, now I'm in the game. Went from fake chains to